Okay, here we go. We're about to play the 1991 Tecmo Bowl. Got two 12 and 4 teams. All right, we're about to get started. Two 12 and 4 teams here. Just going to make sure I've got everything screen sharing. Let's see what that icon says. Oh, share. Good, we're in good shape. Yep, couple 12 and 4 teams, really evenly matched. Cincinnati plus 166 on the regular season, Seattle plus 167. Cincinnati took the regular season game 41-27. And they won Super Bowl or Tecmo Bowl 2, 44-28 over Seattle. So got some history going with these two teams. Get the card image up here. 25-yard return there by Vernon Taylor. So Marino will start at the 26. Shorten this just a touch. Okay, we got Hayward and Bernstein in the starting lineup here for Cincinnati. Bernstein had a pretty good year. He had 900 yards, 4.4 carry. No switching, Dennis. Seattle looking for their first title. Cincinnati already with 2. Looking to get number 3. Dan Marino never had it so good in the NFL. A couple of really nice receivers for Marino. Lofton, 1,300 yards, 23 yards a catch this year. Toon had 800 yards, 14 touchdowns. So. Couple of quick secondary switch questions. Dennis has got a 4 on Lofton, so he's going to probably draw a bit of attention from the free safety. A 0 on Schuler, strong safety on the tight end, but this isn't a great Schuler card. Altoon guarded by a 5. There's a flat pass right. Bernstein guessed right. 1 man in zone, -1. Second 11, Kenneth Davis in. Davis runs well too. He had 111 carries, 598 yards, 5.4 per carry, and 7 touchdowns. So you've got 3 different guys that'll see some action here for the Bengals. There's a defender X rating knocked down by Dwayne Harper. The lone 5 across the short zone makes a play on a reading of 5. That was something that was coming up a little bit in the conference championship game. Cincinnati was giving up some completions. Cleveland's Jeff George was making some completions against like beating 5s, beating 4s, and things like that. So those guys come up every so often. Second 11, that was a big stop there. Dwayne Harper. So 3rd and 11. 4 wide receiver look here for the Bengals. Couple of double teams, but they did not get Altoon. Going against the 5 again. 15-yard completion for Marino. Now we see Williams in the game. Harvey Williams, 86 carries, 461 yards. Formation Dennis is asking about, going 3-3-5. It's based on only having 1 running back, 3 wide receivers, no tight ends. Doesn't apply. Here's a gain of 6. Nice block by Bruce Matthews. Early pick in the charter draft of 88. 2nd and 4. Bernstein's got a nice kind of card for a 2nd and 4. Hayward also does, but he's coming in at blocking back on this down. Short pass James Lofton, some blitzing coming. It's going to be a receiver reading 20 yards. Had that been a safety blitz showing, and he did not get the sack, it could have been a long game. But there was no blitz check there. No pass rush chart check, I should say. Seattle 34. Kenneth Davis guessed right, gets nothing. Walking back set once again. Blitz being shown by Seattle. Then run right, Bernstein gets right. It's going to lose 4. Back at the 38, 3rd and 14. I'll show you Cincinnati's kicker. He had a pretty good year. He's a good kicker. But 2-5. He's not even in 2-5 range right now. So we'll see what Jay dials up here. No blitz being shown by Seattle. See if they go double team or if this just means more of a linebacker blitz. No linebacker blitz, draw. And a short pickup of 2. Gets them into that 2-5 field goal range if they want to do that. He's going to go for the coffin corner here. And Brian Carnival Barker, 43, ends up being a 33-yarder out at the 3. It's going to set up a blitz situation here. 1st down for Aikman. Aikman, 66% on the year, 3,600 yards, 22 touchdowns, 9 picks, 8 yards per attempt. Led the league, I'm almost sure. And only a 2 interception percentage. One of Aikman's best years right here. Here's a short game guess wrong, Barry Ward. Ward had a nice year, 4.4 per carry, 153 totes on the year. Up to the 15. Gets him out of free safety blitz on 1st down territory. Marino's unlimited. Aikman is limited, but 54 attempts, so doesn't have much to worry about yet. There's a word on the line, but There's a pickup for 7. 2nd and 3. Blitz being shown by the Bengals. They've got a 0 on John Taylor, a 4 on Andre Reed. And Terry Orr catches a lot of passes. I believe he had 800 or 900 yards, and they've got a 4 on him. Seattle's receivers do catch. There's a flat pass to John Johnson, incomplete. Linebacker 6-0 came up, but it came up receiver guessed right, and there's nothing there to right or wrong. So a 3rd and 3. Take a look at Seattle's star, Carl Mecklenburg, 6'12", at middle linebacker. End run guessed wrong, goes for 0. Not the roll Dennis was wanting. For 8 chances there of 0, and he came up with one of them. Here's Drury. He's not spectacular, but he's got some yards punt returning. Gets 10 on this one, and Cincy will take over at their own 36 midway through the first. Kenneth Davison at halfback here. It's incomplete. Lofton being double teamed. Nice call. Take a quick look at the carries. Bernstein's got 16, Kenneth Davis 13, Hayward 8, and then Harvey Williams 10. Johnny Johnson 20 for Seattle. Barry Ward 16, Muster 9. For key guys. Second 10. We've seen Jay running on these downs and Dennis calling run. There's a look in, nobody there. It's going to be Schuler at second tight end here. Third and 10 for a wide receiver look. Hayward is a 6'7", so great pass blocker out of the backfield. It's going to be going up against the asterisk, if there is one. Free safety showing blitz incoming, so long to Anthony Miller, who was a big receiver for them in prior years. And he's got one going deep, way deep. 58 yards for Anthony Miller. Play was capped. It could have been 76, but he goes for 58 to the Seattle 6. Full house blitz being shown. Linebacker Bernstein. Zero on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. There's a linebacker, Kenneth Davis gets wrong. 6 yards, touchdown. Cincinnati gets on the board first. Meister Jaeger on for the field goal attempt. Extra point attempt, and he's got it. 2 for 11. Short kick off to the 18. Darren Nelson, 25-yard return, and Aikman will be starting at the Seattle 43. Dennis has got some good matchups across the short zone. Here's a long to Andre Reed working on a 4. Pass rush, sacked by Mecklenburg. The asterisk part of his pass rush came up there. He's an asterisk 6. Beat Brad Muster, who's a 4. It's a nice matchup. Guess right even. Aikman to Andre Reed, but he didn't have time to get that one off. Second 16, going 3-3-5. Who's going to be intercepted? 2 men deep. Fumble. Cincinnati falls on it. So Vincey Glenn gets the long interception plus 30, returns at 22, and then fumbles. But Cincinnati falls on it, and they will take the break and start at the Seattle 45, just under 4 minutes left, up 7-0. Got Williams in. There's a look into Harvey Williams, incomplete. 2 men in the zone on the double team there. Dennis, nice call. Second correct double team. There's a draw. Harvey Williams, left tackle. It's going to get 8. Jerry Ball making the play. 6 compared to White Dice 6. So it took a great play there to stop that from being a 35-yard pickup. And Jerry Ball makes the nice play. Ernest Biner goes. I'm glad I didn't have to face him. Here's a short gain. Rod Bernstein, 19 yards. So at the Seattle 18, Cincinnati knocking on the door again, already in like 2 through 9 field goal range. So there's another 2 men in zone. Look in for Bernstein. Dennis doing a good job of getting the men in the zones. So far, just making plays at the right time and big plays. Huge play to Anthony Miller earlier on 3rd down. Here's short to Lofton, not being double teamed, working on a 10-yard pickup on a dump off to Hayward. See, we had Robert Brown, a 4, working on Latchy, offensive tackle 7. No, he's not an offensive tackle. Yeah, he is. Right tackle. So he had no chance. It was a tough one. No, the random was 68, but interception chance incomplete. Second goal from the 8. Marino only 5'11", but 102 yards. No turnovers. Kenneth Davis scored from 6. First time they got down in this part of the field. Here's a linebacker, Kenneth Davis, guessed right here. Center makes the block, Bruce Matthews, but he gains a couple. 3rd and goal from the 6. May not stay in the full house. We'll see. Goes to blocking back here. Harvey Williams, Cam Hayward. Here's where Ironhead really helps, being a 7 pass blocker. Short to Tune, because you know you're getting the free safety blitz a lot. They're still getting to Marino here. Dave Brandon. It's actually Leslie O'Neal that caused the sack. He's an 11 going against a 2. Pretty much maxed out with the free safety blitz on 1 through 55, and he got it. And Yeager connects 10-0 as we in the first quarter. Cincinnati with the lead, looking for their 3rd Super Bowl championship. So John Taylor working on a 0. We know we're going to see some throws over there, but Dennis also knows that's going to help open the field up with some of his other guys. Very Word with a short gain, 11-yard pickup. So we'll take a look at Word again. 16 attempts for this game, so that's only the third. Then running right, Ward guessed right. Defensive end +2. Dennis Brown on a 4 makes the play on a 4. Those 4s play as well as a 6 on those rolls of 4. Always like to just get non-zeros because you at least have a chance if they roll 4. And third of the time you're checking, that's what it is. So 2nd and 8. No blitz being shown. Bengals were showing blitz a lot more early in the game than some people might have expected. Trying to keep Aikman uncomfortable, and Mecklenburg got a big sack early. Here's a draw to Very Word. Nothing guessed right. Guessed wrong. So Dennis has had a couple of guessed wrong rolls that did not go his way. He had the 0 on our 6 roll earlier in the game on a 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 8. If it gets down to 3rd and 4 or 4th and 4 or less, I'm betting Dennis will go for it down 10-0. Short to Muster, 6-yard pickup. It's going to make it 4th and 2. Dennis will go for it. Going over pro set here. Jay is not showing blitz. Short yardage, long to Taylor, going against the 0. Big play chance here. 25-yard pickup. So Dennis looking for the big play. Try to shake this up, get back in the game. Makes the big play. John Taylor, big-time players making big-time plays in big-time games. 4th and 2. As you see there, he's maxed out long. Great card. Only has a +97 there, so he's leaving a couple of yards on the field on that 12 roll there. There's a linebacker Ward guessed wrong. It's going to get 16. One of the boxes missing. And just like that, coming off 4th down, 41 yards further downfield at the Cincinnati 20. Seattle looking to get right back in it behind Aikman. Here's Word getting a good block from Mark Schlereth. Took a great block. He's 6, and that's what he got checked on. Some of us who can't even make blocks on white die 4 really appreciate those guys who can make it on 6. 2nd and 5. See a flat pass right to Muster being double teamed, incomplete. Nice call by Jay. See what Aikman would have got. I'm almost sure he got a completion. Yep, that would have been a 7-yard first down pickup. Instead, 3rd and 5. Not showing blitz. Short to Taylor. 4 men in zone going against the 0. It's incomplete. I think you take the field goal here. Yep. Just make it a 1-score game again. Nope. Dennis is going to go for it. Calls the timeout. Three wide receiver shotgun with Mustard. I don't know. I think I just take the field goal myself. If it was 4th and 4, might be a little different. Here's short Taylor again. It's going to get the first down on dump off. Pickup of 7 from Mustard. So Dennis gambling again. Getting the big play. Now he's got a 1st and goal at the 8. Full house. See if Jay will show blitz. Then run left, guessed wrong. Jimmy Johnson, -2. Jay had the extra linebacker. Now, tactically, I think I'd rather be in this situation. I think I'd rather be 2nd and goal at the 10 than 2nd and goal at the 8. So it's not a bad play for Dennis in some ways. He stays in a pro set here. So all of a sudden you got the flat pass and the dump off back in play. Not showing blitz. Short to Taylor. It's going to be a touchdown. It's going to beat the defender. Messi of 0 compared to 5. And Seattle with a nice drive. Nice clutch drive there by Dennis, picking up a couple of 4th downs. And the kick by Christie makes it a 10-7 game. 8:24 remaining before the half. There's a short kickoff also, 15-yard line. 18-yard return by Harvey Williams. If I'm not mistaken, both these teams allow a kickoff return 12 long game. Cincinnati with the blocking back, Kenneth Davis has the halfback look again. Short to Tune. Incomplete. Harvey Williams. Blocking back set, not showing blitz. 2nd and 10. Run gets long to James Lofton. It's going to be a 28-yard pickup. Marino with a nice touch on the throw. Lofton 2 catches, 48 yards. This is a short gain. Harvey Williams picking up 13. 6:18 remaining. Ball to Seattle 26. It's going to be incomplete. A flat pass, Marino. It's not his strength this year. It's not terrible. He's not like 91 Elway terrible, but he's not great there. Only 12 guess right completions. Sometimes guys just have an off year with one particular aspect of their game, and Marino has a great card this year. He's just not very good flat. Here's a linebacker draw guessed right by Bernstein, so he's going to lose a yard there. That would have filled the holes. And he would have only gotten 2, so a good risk there on second 10, but now you got third and 11 for wide receiver look again for the Bengals. Seattle shows blitz, 3-3-5. Flat pass right to Tune. He's got a man there. Or flat pass left. He's going to pick up 1, so 4th and 10. There's Jaeger on. Try to make it a 6-point game. He hits 2 through 9 and 12. Nice kicker. So Seattle goes up 13-7. Dennis in much better shape than the last time. He's only down by 7 or 10 earlier, and now he's only down by 6 after his nice 2 fourth down conversion long touchdown drive. There's a linebacker draw, guess wrong. Barry Ward gets 5. Muster and Word in a pro set. Off tackle right, Muster, guess wrong. Stop for 0. There's only 0. Now that's 3 of those Dennis has had where he's had guess wrong runs that had a pretty low chance of getting 0, and he got 0. So stays in containment, 3rd and 5. John Taylor with a first down pickup for 6. You look at Jay's front, he's got a 4 at left end, 0 at nose tackle, 0 at right end, gave up 3.9 per carry over the course of the regular season. Knows how to call the game. So 2:24 remaining. Seattle looking to make this the last possession of the half. There's a loss of 2 on first down. That's going to hurt. 2nd and 12. We'll get us to the 2-minute mark. As you know, we've got the Tecmo draft coming up 1 week from today. There's a linebacker Muster, big play, gets 8 yards. So it sets up 3rd and 4. Now you're out of containment. Now you might see Dennis considering this 4-down territory. Maybe not, but he has done that much more often than most coaches. Containment's a big deal when you've got Mecklenburg as a 6 in the middle. It really helps your game plan a lot when you're not in contained. So nice pickup there. There's a draw, guess wrong, 8 yards again. So Brad Muster with a couple of nice runs. Seattle's got a chance to get some points on the board. Dennis takes a timeout. First one was to switch and get the field goal unit off the field. So he had to use one on that. He's obviously trying to conserve some clock. He has been running the ball. 21-yard pickup, Barry Word. So he's hoping to get some plays kind of like the last 3, pick up 8, 8, and 21 to make up for some of those guess wrong zeros that he's had. So nice job running the ball. He got it to the Cincinnati 34. He is no good in that range. He's only makes it on 2. These 2 through 7, 11, and 12, as you see, 13 to 32. There's a pickup, 6 yards. Raleigh McKenzie making the block. 45 seconds left. Probably going to the hurry up, save that timeout. Again, hoping to stay out of containment here. 2nd and 4. 3-3-5. Short to John Taylor being double teamed. It's going to be a 4-yard dump off, just enough to get the first down, and he does not get out of bounds. Very likely see a spike here, depending on how much time. They'll take their timeout. Still got a spike available if needed to stop the clock. It's going to save the down. One less down, you have a chance of being in containment and getting that first down. You don't want to have to get into a kick or a 4th down decision, 1 down early if you can help it. There's a draw, guess wrong. It's going to be a big pickup. Taking advantage of the box, Barry Ward gets 16, 11 carries, 101 yards in the first half. There's the spike, 22 seconds left. Ball to Cincinnati 8. Excellent drive running the ball for Seattle on this drive. Blitz being shown. Blocking back set. I think if it's a run, it might be an end run. It is an end run for Muster. He's going to get 5. Will he get out of bounds? That'll be a big thing. He does not. That's going to force a spike almost for sure. It's going to put you too late. Yeah, he's going to have to just spike it and take the field goal. He might go for it on 4th and goal from the 3 to take the lead, but just didn't have enough options without spiking it there. Big play. Dennis going for it. No dump off in this point, of course. Inside the 10, under 2 minutes. It's going to be a pass, short to Orr, not double teamed. A lot of blitz coming. Touchdown. So Dennis, with some bold calls there, has a chance to take the lead at the end of the first. And he does. So 14-13, Cincinnati taking a 10-0 lead. Seattle goes length of the field, a couple of 4th down conversions, gets a touchdown to make it 10-7. Field goal by Cincinnati makes it 13-7. And then Seattle on the last drive of the half. Goes 80 yards, 14 plays. So last 2 drives for Seattle, 12 plays, 80 yards, touchdown. 14 plays, 80 yards, touchdown. 5 first downs on each one. Cincinnati drove to the Seattle 36 on the first possession, and then went 5 plays, 64 yards. Big play to Anthony Miller. And then they got a couple of field goals. So really, we've only had 4 possessions each so far. Time of possession virtually even. Take a look at the box score. yards, 174, 173. Aikman has the interception. Seattle's got 118 rushing yards to 51 for Cincinnati. Marino, a lot more passing yards, 131. I don't see any, other than Barry Word, I don't see any real worries carry-wise going into the second half. Word's got 11, and he's allowed 16. Mustard is 5 or 6, and he's only allowed 9. But he's got a lot of carries with Johnny Johnson still. I'm going to refill coffee. I'll be right back. Here's the kickoff. It's going to be a touchback. Hot Seattle Seahawks offense back on the field to start the third quarter. We'll see if Ward comes out of the game for a little while. There's Johnson on. Johnny Johnson was not one of the top backs this year. He was 3.2 per carry, but he had 160 carries and 11 touchdowns on the ground. Linebacker Johnson is going to get the block, 5 yards. Mark Schlereth, again, requiring an outstanding block, and he gives one. White dice, 6. Second and 5. There's nose tackle 0 or +3. 6, not going to be covered by Tim Newton, who's a 0. He's an 8 pass rusher, so he's got some value, just not defending the run. There's long to Andre Reed, not being double teamed, working on a 4. He's going to get 4 yards. Big dump off there for Aikman. He's had a couple of those. John Alt being the pass blocker, 7, totally shut down. Sam Clancy there. There's Aikman wrong, 29-yard pickup. I believe he gets that guess right. Terry Orr. Yeah, right or wrong. Look at Aikman, 11 completions. I mean, that's Marino-esque, even Elway-esque in their primes. And Aikman's not known for a big long passer. Later in his career, his completions on long are more like on 9 and 10, and the long gain of, not going to be on 7 very often. Here's the defender extra long gain, incomplete. Brian Jordan making the play, 4 against the white die 4. But Aikman's got some excellent long gain potential throughout his early career. 89, if I'm not mistaken, he had a good long gain card, so he's got the card to make some plays there. He was a great runner as a rookie. Got his team to the Super Bowl, or the Tecmo Bowl, I should say. But Jay won that one. What was it? 44-28 back in the 89 Tecmo Bowl. 7-yard pickup. Big play on 2nd and 10 there, Brad Muster. He's had a good game, 6 carries, 26 yards, but he's got +8, +8, and +7 on important downs for 3rd and 3. Johnny Johnson linebacker shut down, -1. Mecklenburg making the play. So it's 4th and 4 at the Cincinnati 33. Field goal kicker doesn't even bother getting off the bench. Long to Taylor. Incomplete. Had the perfect play call there. Working on a 0, going to his best receiver. Incomplete. Jay playing the percentages there. He's going to shut down a run pretty well. And Aikman's been hitting some dump offs. So no guarantee just having that play called right that you're going to get the stop. There's a look in. Dressel, the other tight end. Mickey Schuler and he both play. Second 9. Kenneth Davis in. He's one of those guys that's not necessarily a big carry guy, but maybe once, but always gives you a nice card. One of those guys you can get 8 to 12 carries a game out of. There's long to Lofton, double team, big blitz, dump off, 20-yard pickup. Altoon. Toon been kind of quiet, only had 16 yards for the game prior to that one. Cincinnati looking to maybe get the lead back, starting at the Seattle 46 here on a first down. Linebacker Bernstein picks up 6. Not showing blitz, 2nd and 4. See if he goes pro set some of the rest of the game here to get Cam Hayward some carries. So linebacker Bernstein, +1. Jerry Ball making another nice play on a white die 5. Dennis has got a great right linebacker, Leslie O'Neal. He's a 5'12-6. That's one of the reasons you're seeing Hayward staying in there. He can pick up that asterisk when Leslie O'Neal comes. 3rd and 3. Big play in a big game. Get some weird roll that you don't think is all that big, but it comes up big in a weird time sometimes. Sometimes those make the whole difference in a game. Here's a flat pass, empty zone. Guess wrong. Incomplete. So there's one of those kind of weird rolls that comes up, but all of a sudden, despite a perfect call there, it's 4th and 3, and the Bengals will go for it. Here between the trenches, we call no man's land. No blitz being shown by Seattle. Short to Lofton. Guessed right, but not double teamed. Working on a 4, beats him with a white roll of 5. Darrell Henley unable to make the play. Sometimes it seems they don't come up, but these cornerback rolls do come up. We've seen them come up a few times in this game. So in 2 through 9 and 12 range, if they don't get sacked, Cincy looking to get the lead back here, midway through the 3rd. There's a right tackle run for Harvey Williams. It's going to get 4. Now you're not as worried about a sack. If it's on a short pass, chances are you're still in prime field goal range. On a long pass where you get that extra 2 yards added, 10 or 11 yard sack, kind of gets you to the point where the wind might knock you out of great field goal range. You kind of want the lead back on this drive. If you read the game the way I like to, late 3rd, you start wanting the game in your favor as often as possible. I like going for it on 4th down, but right here, I think if you're Cincy, you'd take a 16-14 lead rather than risk a long pass sack. But I could be wrong. We'll see. Jay's not a squeamish coach. I could see a short pass here, though. Short to Toon, not double teamed. Got dump off in play. It's going to be a 12-yard pickup. Big time first down. Down at the 10. Eleven of 20, 178. No picks for Marino. Double team this time. Tuned. Incomplete. Tune is the funny man on the Bengals. They call him Carr. Short to Schuler, working on a 0. It's going to be a touchdown. Dump off. James Lofton, 4 catches, 72 yards. And Cincinnati's got a lead with just under 5 minutes remaining in the third. Extra point good, 20-14. Nice job by Jay. Long drive, picked up a 4th down. Darren Nelson, nice starting position at their own 31. Seattle down 20-14. Darren Nelson in at running back. He's got a card. He doesn't have many carries, but he's got a card. You'll see how many carries he's allowed. 3 carries. Take a look at this card here. Think about that. Wow. He gets 35 on first down. Kept it. So he only gets 29. He's just got some huge runs on there. And here's a draw, loss of 4. Darren the Gipper Nelson. 2 carries, 25 yards. 2nd and 14 at the Cincy 44. He's staying in. Is he staying in as a bluff, a decoy? Is he hoping to show that and get that one great guess wrong? It's long to Thornton guessed wrong. Incomplete. 3rd and 14. Guessed wrong, long to Taylor. Incomplete. Right call, wrong roll. Jay, like many of us, knowing Dennis will likely go for it on 4th down if he gets anything. Didn't want to give up the big run there on 3rd and 14. Calls run. Some great coffin corner inside the 10. So Seattle only earns field position. They don't get any points on the drive, but they do pin Cincinnati back at their own 8. Kenneth Davis in the game. Cam Hayward, I don't believe has had a carry, so may see a lot more of him at some point as Cincinnati's game plan evolves. There's a blitz off tackle right. Kenneth Davis gets 7 on first down. Minute 30 remaining in the third. Bernstein in. It's a line but guessed right. He's got 2. It's going to set up a big 3rd and 1. Bernstein's the tough yardage guy. We'll see if he stays in. He will. Blocking back set again. Well, he's got the line buck there, but otherwise one running back as far as run keys. No blitz. James Lofton's like, this is it. Throw me the ball, Danny. So linebacker Marino guessed wrong. Lots of linebackers there. It's going to get one. Zone was stuffed, but he did just what he needed. He got 1 yard. Not known to be confused with Randall Cunningham running. Needless to say, Dan Marino gets what he needs. So 1st and 10. Big first down for Cincy. Last play of the 20-yard pickup. What we have here. Dump off. Nice block there. Cam Hayward making the block on the asterisk. Leslie O'Neal, who got a bump even with extra linebacker coming, still made the block and a 20-yard dump off. Capped to 17 yards. Harvey Williams, and on the next play, gets a 0 on the first play of the fourth quarter. Setting up 2nd and 10. Cincy at their own 35. Up by 6. Guess wrong, short to tune. It's going to be 16 yards. So Marino's up to 221. He had like 350 yards roughly in the 89 Tecmo Bowl. 14 of 24. 1 touchdown, 221 yards. Kenneth Davis back in the game. It's going to be intercepted. Looking deep. Could we have a huge run back? Nope. Gets 10 though, and Aikman gets the ball back, still down only 6. So a nice stop. Good drive by Cincy. They were from their own 8, able to get the field position back to neutral. And Darren Nelson stays in the game with his 1 carry remaining, long to read. 1 man deep. It's going to be a long game. Dump off. Who's it to? It's to Orr. He'll be capped somewhere. No, he's not. He goes all the way. Wow. 71 yards. He's the tight end for Seattle. I thought for sure he had a cap somewhere that was going to cap him at 40 or 50, but he kept going, and Seattle strikes. 71-yard play, Aikman to Orr. Maybe it was the flea flicker. Instead of Jimmy Orr, it was Terry Orr. But Aikman did not miss him like Earl Morrill did. 21-20 Seattle, early fourth quarter, 12:36 remaining. Good Tecmo Bowl. There's Bernstein, guessed wrong. Linebuck, double box in play. So Jay's getting kind of burned on a roll here. Had a great chance at a big play there. Both box, 1 box and 2 box rolls on 7 and 8 on the D cards, wide open. Guessed wrong. Right call, wrong roll. John Taylor's had a couple of those. So here we go. 3 wide receiver look. You're short to Tune, 13-yard pickup. Altoon starting to get going, 6 for 77 now. Only had 16 yards like early in the third quarter. So he's had 61 yards in about the last 17 minutes. Harvey Williams back in at running back. Cincy at their own 45. Short to Schuler being double teamed. Was working on a 0. It's going to be a dump off. 11-yard pickup. Seattle got some dump offs in their favor early. And here's Cincinnati getting 1. Ball at the 44 of the Seahawks. Bernstein has 9 carries. There goes number 10. He's allowed 16. Second and 5. Seattle showing blitz. It's a line but guessed right. 5-yard pickup. First down. Eleven carries, 35 yards for Bernstein. Kenneth Davis back in. There's long double team to Lofton. It's going to be incomplete. Defender X. Henley could have made the play on a white roll 4, but double teamed. No chance. Just over 9 minutes remaining, second and 10. Showing blitz. Kenneth Davis and at running back. Flat pass right, one man there for Toon, blitzing. 5-yard pickup's going to set up 3rd and 5. And they're in that sweet spot now, field goal range, 2 through 9 and 12. Showing blitz out of the 3-3-5. Off tackle left, Bernstein's going to stay in field goal range for sure, and he gets 4, setting up 4th and 1. I don't know. You may go for it here. You get the lead, but it's 4th and 1. Full house. Jay going with the bold go for it call here. Linebacker Bernstein guessed wrong. It's going to probably got a good shot if it's off his card. 0, the only roll he couldn't pick it up off of. Oh. Of course, Seattle has no sympathy for those. They had 3 of those in the first half, but those really hurt. And that one comes on a 4th down. Seattle had to come up on a 3rd and 3 on their first drive, I believe. So Seattle takes over on downs. 7:48 remaining. Long to read. Huge chance at the sack with a full blitz coming. Incomplete. That would have been a receiver roll, I believe, with no men long. Yep. Don't want to give Andre Reed receiver readings on the long pass. 2nd and 10. Jay looking to maybe get a sack fumble there, get a first play sack, stop the run on a flooded zone. Here's long to Taylor. Working on a 0. No men. It's going to be a dump off from -6 to Darren Nelson. So that works like a sack. 3rd and 16. Seattle with the ball at their own 19. Less than 7 minutes remaining. It is a draw play. He's hoping to beat that 0 at nose tackle. He gets 6. Set up a 4th and 10. Sean Lendat out to punt, hoping the wind doesn't pick up. 48-yard punt. No return. Nice roll. 10 yards, 58-yard net. All Cincy need is a made field goal to retake the lead. 6 minutes left in the 91 Tecmo Bowl. 21-20 Cincinnati. It's been a great back and forth battle. Off tackle left, Kenneth Davis. Plenty of time here, 22 yards. Cincy getting to the 39. Now, if you're Cincy, if you can get in that great prime field goal range, you're kind of hoping the clock moves a little bit. So you don't mind running the ball here. You're in 4-down territory pretty much this drive if you don't get into a terrible situation. There's a -1. 2nd 11. 7 carries for Davis. I believe we saw him with 11. Harvey Williams into the game. 2nd 11. They are showing blitz. Big blitz, long to Lofton, guarded by a 4. Marino takes off, gains 4 yards, sets up a 3rd and 7. 4:12 remaining. Cam Hayward once again as a 7 pass blocker, making the block. Wesley O'Neal coming as an 8 that time with the extra linebackers. 1 through 21 chance, random 28. So it would have been close to a drive-ending sack, except that he was a 7 pass blocker. We don't have many of those coming out of the backfield. Here's a flat pass left to Toon. 3rd and 7, no men there. Guessed right, 11-yard pickup. Huge play. So Cincinnati keeps the drive going inside Seahawks territory at the 47. 3.5 minutes remaining, 4th quarter. So look in, 1 man there. Guessed right, 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Mickey Schuler, big receiver for the Bengals early in his career. First catch of the day. Harvey Williams back in, 2nd and 8. They are showing blitz. Seahawks do show blitz quite often. He's not afraid to call run, though. And he will here. Flat pass right to Harvey Williams. 1 man there, guessed wrong. 2-yard pickup, 3rd and 6. So he went with the run key, but it wasn't an all or nothing run key. He left a man there, and it made a difference. It would have been a 9-yard pickup and a 1st down. So 3rd and 6. 2:24 remaining. Seattle clinging to a 1-point lead. Blocking back set versus 3-3-5, no blitz. Flat pass left Bernstein, empty zone. 4-yard pickup. It's going to mean a 4th and 2 at the Seattle 39. We'll hit 2 minutes. This is what you call a big play. So he made the catch. Bernstein, 3 and 11 on running back cards are rarely huge plays. He's got good yardage on the flat and strong, but those are just not the rolls that you want. You want those 6-8s. At least he caught it, and it's not 4th and 6. At least it's 4th and 2. And you got Bernstein, Harvey Williams in. I thought Ironhead Hayward, easy for you to say, would get a little more action in the game, but he's always got him in reserve. And he might have more fumbles than I remember. I just know he usually got a pretty good running card. But he's also made 2 gigantic blocks in this game against Leslie O'Neal. 4th and 2 at the 39. No blitz being shown. Linebacker guessed right. Bernstein. 7-yard pickup. Huge play by Bernstein. Makes the play. Tough to key. So 2 carries left for Bernstein. Still at the cusp of that 2. He's only 2 through 5 or something through 33, 37. So there's no guarantee 2 through 9 and 12 that you're going to make the field goal. So kind of like to get your offense going here, but you'd really like to get the first down range, or I'm sorry, field goal range secured by the end of 3rd down at worst. But if you could pick up first down, that'd be great. Short to Lofton, guess wrong, 11-yard pickup. Now you're in great shape for Cincy. One minute remaining. Both teams saving timeouts. Cincy will not use timeouts in this situation. You don't want to see fumbles here. Marino's only got a 2-snap fumble. They're going full house. They're going to probably, could be using it as a formation bluff, but they're probably going to make Seattle burn timeouts, take their 2 through 9 and 11 field goal. Linebacker Kenneth Davis. 2 yards. He's a low fumble guy. First timeout will be taken by Seattle. Still 16 potential plays left. Now, you might lose a couple of those to extra point, the kickoff, but there's still a lot of plays potentially in this game if you're, getting out of bounds and getting incompletions. So if they only get a field goal, Aikman is not the guy you want to bet against coming up with a play. There's a huge 7-yard run. Again, Bernstein hitting that 10 for +7 on a key roll on this drive. Now, if you're Cincinnati and you do get a first down, I don't know. I think you keep running it, and you start using your own timeouts, but you're going to go for the touchdown for a while. Again, no guarantee you're going to get the field goal made. You might as well go ahead and run some shots at the end zone. But right now, it's just 3rd and 1, full house, 3-4, no blitz. Almost for sure going to see a short yardage or a key. Almost for sure going to see a run if you're Cincinnati. It's a drama. There's a linebacker guessed wrong for Kenneth Davis, but the defensive middle linebacker makes the play. Jeff Harrod, 5 versus a 5, and the timeout's going to set up that field goal attempt. 21-20. Here's Jaeger. He makes it. 30 seconds remaining. Still potentially 8 plays, and they'll keep them all if he does take the knee. I'd go with the return. You got a long gain on there on 12. I think I'd go after that return. I don't know what Darren Nelson has on 2, but I know there's a long gain on 12. Plus 22. Okay, he had a 50 on 2, so yeah, had a couple shots there. Cost you a tick. So you're only down by 2. Your kicker has to get to the 32. He's only 2. He only makes 2 on the 33 to 37. So you've got to get down to the 32. So you really need 48 yards. Aikman's got the big long gain on 7. He's got a shot at it here. Not double teamed. Incomplete. No dump offs time wise within 30 seconds of a half. So now Darren Nelson's got that one big play. He might hit a plus 27 or something like that and get you closer. But if it's inbounds, you're down to the last play of the game. Not really worried about making a first down. You just have to have a big play in one of the next 3 plays. Long or not double teamed again. So he's got that 7 right on Aikman to hope for. Incomplete. 8 seconds left without penalties. This has to be out incomplete, out of bounds. So you have to get into field goal range on this play. You need basically a 48-yard play. You could hope for a little win in your favor on a field goal attempt, maybe get like 44 to 47. But, I mean, you really need a 48 to 50-yard play on this down, if not a touchdown. Just getting all those dotted guys in. He's keeping a set, the blocking back set, give himself a chance to pass block here. Three, 2, 6. There's an in run right, Nelson. He's got a chance to beat containment, but if it's in bounds, this game's over. He's out of bounds, 4th and 10. Now you've got no chance except for an 80-yard touchdown. Won't be able to return a fumble if you do have an offensive fumble. You just got to get the big play here. We know Orr can go a long way. Thornton is capped, so he's not the guy. I think it's Orr and Taylor, maybe your only uncapped guys. It's double teaming Taylor and Orr, and it's going to be incomplete. And Jay and the Cincinnati Bengals have won the 1991 Tecmo Bowl. Congratulations, Jay. And to the Seattle Seahawks on an excellent season, winning the National Conference and really giving it a great run here. 23-21 Cincinnati. Excellent game. So Cincinnati for the second time, defeats Seattle in the championship game, and Cincy claims their third title in 4 seasons of the league. What a great game. Let's see if Jay wants to come on here. Very exciting Tecmo Bowl. Marino picking up his 3rd ring. He's not going to need isotomers. Troy Aikman, been in the league 3 years. Got to the championship game twice. Got to the conference championship game the other time. So he's doing fine. They're talking about the dot rule. I'm not necessarily for having, setting up to where teams, can get a fluke play and win on a 78-yard play to a fullback or something like that. I don't know, for every time it comes up and it happens for you, you kind of feel like you got a cheap victory, where if it happens against you, it really kind of is upsetting just to, kind of have that trick play, a 99-yard touchdown on the books for guys, that necessarily don't score from 99 very often. So anyway, I understand the thought behind it there. Takes the drama away from the last play or two there. It's like Dennis says, you can always draft for dots. I agree. It's something I definitely think you should pay attention to. It was a good game, though, all around. I don't feel that either team can say breaks weren't with me, or I just had my best player didn't play well. Players played well for both sides, and it was a really good game. And Jay says, I need a beer. He deserves one, a champagne. Hopefully these guys will jump on here in a second. That was a great season for both teams. 12-4 for each. Dennis is going to hop on. Hopefully we'll see Jay as well. I need to turn my speakers on. I always forget to do that. Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up, Tim? Exciting game, huh? I think your volume's still low.
Hey, Dennis, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. I heard you the whole time. I think you just don't have your volume up. Crank up that volume.
All right, I got you now.
Cool.
Hey, that was a great game, wasn't it? That was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, I had a couple calls there I could have had back in the end, or maybe a couple better rolls when I had I remember that one 4th down guessed wrong long pass. I maybe had 1 or 2 of those.
Yeah.
Just hit the wrong spot on Aikman's card.
Yep. I think you had like 3 zeros on guess wrong runs in the first half. One of them on your first drive on like 3rd and 3, and then Aikman missed a couple. But then you had a couple of dump offs and picked up a couple of 4th down plays. Great call on that last drive of the second half to go all the way in for a touchdown.
Yeah, I was risking the sack, of course, but I knew I would need the points. Jay's offense is so tough to stop. My punt returner with the touchdown on 3 was a non-factor because I couldn't get Jay to punt. I mean, he was so good moving the ball. But yeah, it was a great game. Like I told Jay, you can't ask for a more exciting Tecmo Bowl. So congratulations, Jay. There he is.
Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. I really do. That one was intense, brother. That was intense. That was a heck of a game.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's some guys that are just, they lose a game like this and good game, log off right away, see you later. But what do you play this game for? You play it for, a good battle, good competition, come down to the last drive there. You go back and think, okay, I could have made this call or that call, and you just improve. You try to get better. But that's what you want. I mean, we played in the last game of the season. This is now 3 championships for you, 3 out of 4 years.
Yeah. It's,
so someone should talk to the commissioner, because you got
exactly break the team up. That having Marino cures a lot of ills. So that's
well, pretty... I mean, it's a league-wide indictment, guys. Jay's been playing with zeros at nose tackle and defensive end and in the secondary. And what have we got to get this guy out of here? Come on now.
That's why I
Step it up, Tecmo.
That's why I moved up in the draft. I want to make sure I can draft a 0 to model my play.
Smart.
Yeah, there'll be a couple available there, a couple. But Dennis, I mean, you are always class, win or lose. At the end of a game, it's always a pleasure to line up against you, because I mean, obviously your success is unparalleled, but you're always classy regardless, and that everyone appreciates that and everyone enjoys the experience.
Well, you're a deserved champion, that's for sure. I think there's just sometimes guys have your number, and you seem to take me out in these big games. This is we faced in the '89 Tecmo Bowl, now 91, or 91 Tecmo Bowl. So that's 2 of the 3 where you, and then I think in the modern league, Samifa or whatever, I think you knocked me out a few times here. Maybe
some back and forth. I mean, certainly the one that I always shake my head on was that 74 IFL where
that was I forgot about that. You forget your wins and you remember the losses. But that was I guess if you balance those on a scale, that was such a cosmic turn of events to get me to be able to even be competitive in that game against that Kenny Anderson card and my limited carries and attempts. So yeah, you're right. Maybe that's what it is. Like I got that one, and now these other ones have got to come up to, because I think this was a pretty even matchup. Aside from the zeros, which I don't think I hit a Defender X at all. But that was the only thing. A couple of the nose tackle runs, maybe.
Yeah, you had a 35-yard run, which got dropped to 29 on a Darren Nelson run. So, and you surprised the hell out of me. I'm not going to lie. When you were calling draw plays with Darren Nelson, I was like, what the heck? Because, it's not like he's a sneaky card and you're going to, it's like.
Well, look at the column, though. Guessed right and keyed are about the same.
Yeah.
If you looked at it, it's like guessed right -4, keyed -4. So my idea was, if I was on the other end and I'm facing this card, I'm like, just let him run those 3 runs, and then I don't have to worry about it. So I figure you call pass and have guys in the zone. Now you mixed it up and called run and caught me in a draw, but
not many.
I mean,
obviously that one, but it seemed like every time you called a draw, other than that, I hardly hit you. Maybe one other one. So it was a great job of mixing that in. So.
Yeah, and I think like I said, I wish I would have keyed that Bernstein card. That card, you can't stop a guess right. That and if you're trying to get one of the other guys by just going short yardage, those guys are good guess right too. It's not like you're gonna, you're not increasing your percentages very much by just calling run and going short yardage. So I should have been a little smarter on that.
Stop it by double teaming Altoon and not putting anybody in the zone and calling pass, because that's when the dreaded 5 pops up. So that's how you stop it.
I got it. Yeah. Sometimes you're better to be wrong than right? Or when you're right, you're really wrong. And when you're wrong, you're really right.
There's a couple, I had a 2nd and 6, and I threw a flat pass, guessed wrong, nobody there, and got 4. I'm like, "Duh!"
And if I would have been, and I'm like, "Duh!" If I would have guessed right, it would have been -4.
Yeah, true.
So, that's the way it goes. And then I don't think I got a sack in this game, and that was huge, because every time it seemed like a sack challenge came up, it was Jim Lachey or Bruce Matthews. Like
Ironhead Hayward made two big, huge pass protection blocks against Leslie O'Neal's Asterisk.
Right.
Huge. That was a big part of the game. I thought the breaks were really even in the game as a whole.
Yeah.
You each had some zeros on get strong runs in big situations. Dennis missed a couple of long passes, to Taylor that were in good shape, but Jay missed, a couple of big plays as well. So I thought your stars all played pretty well. It was a even game that played evenly,
Yeah, totally agree.
I mean, Dennis, you were great at hitting some double teams. I mean, you were calling. You called it. I mean, not that you need to hear it, but you called it a fantastic game. I mean, I'm like, shit, I got to move guys over here. I got to do this. I got to do that. And then you jumped on and one time I threw a look-in pass to Schuler after being double teamed on Harvey Williams and all kinds of guys. And all of a sudden there's two guys sitting right there in that look-in zone. I'm like, God, and so,
But you stack those good calls up. And even with that, like I would get a couple good calls in a row, but you'd hit that clutch third down completion, or you get the dump off for 20 on the next play. So, yeah, like Tim says, the breaks were even. I thought both coaches called a great game, two really good teams, and it's just always going to come down to that one or two plays in these types of matchups.
Yeah. Well, then I thought, Jeff Jagger, he was a 2-9-12 on that last field goal, and he has been aces all year. I think he's missed one field goal the entire season. And I'm like, here we go. He's gonna miss this one because I didn't get those yards. I'm not inside the 2 to 10 range. Here comes a 10, and he hit an 8, and we were able to hold on. So
yeah, great game.
Yep,
well done.
Yep, sure was. So, well, I guess now we finally can have the draft order set for 92, and. We can get that ahead. So,
sounds good.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Dennis. Good luck. Enjoy your fourth. Tim, do the same. Everybody enjoy your family the next couple days. And a week from now, we will have 5 rounds of our 92 draft done.
Perfect.
So, congratulations to both you guys. Excellent seasons. Thank you.
All right, guys. Take care.
Yeah. Bye-bye.